Hello everyone and welcome to Makeup Monday. It is the last Monday in September and like most of my videos, this is pre-recorded, and on the day I'm filming this, if I look really shiny and oily, it is because it is hot as peaches outside. It felt like the end of October at the end of August, and at the end of September it feels like the middle of July. That's Ohio. And today's Makeup Monday is going to be Project 10 Pans completion. So I have checked off all the boxes on my Project 10 Pan list, and we are going to just go through everything. If you missed the original Project 10 Pan, it was like the second Monday in September, but I'd actually started the week before because, again, pre-recording versus when things actually get uploaded. So it's been almost a whole month that it took me to go through these products, and my one teeny little minuscule exception is this. This is my Disobey. There's still a little bit in there. I have enough for about one, maybe two more uses if I'm sparing with it, but it will be used up by the time this video gets done. And I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now and a little bit of neck contouring today. I learned stuff about myself in this Project 10 Pan, and that's I don't like doing any anymore. When I first started YouTube and when, Lollipop 26 first made it, I loved it. I fell in love with Project 10 Pan. I was like, this is a great way to keep your makeup in check. But as the years have gone by, I've enjoyed it less and less and less and have appreciated empties more and more and more. Because what happened during this past Project 10 Pan is I almost ran out of foundation. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and I only have about 4 uses left out of it, maybe 5. And I don't have a powder. I suddenly wanted a beauty blender because this is one foundation that it looks beautiful. I like how it wears. I like how it sits, but I think would be just phenomenal with a powder and a blending and a beauty blender. It's the first foundation I ever had where I'm like, I need a beauty blender because I think it would sink into my skin better. Or something akin to that. But that happened in the middle of Project 10 Pan and I couldn't buy it. I don't have any black eyeliner. That became a mistake of my life. I don't have any liquid liner because I forgot to replace it before I did Project 10 Pan because I was just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And it just became a mess. So I went through a bunch of single-use sheet masks, and these were all one thing. So even though they're individual, they were all counted as one because they were one-time use things. So this Moisture and Green Tea 15-minute mask, this was lovely. I really enjoyed it. It made my skin feel very moisturized and glowing. The Yes to Tomatoes, definite repurchase because I love that one. I've talked about it a million times. The same with my Alba Botanica Detox Sheet. The Soy Vitamin, this was okay. It wasn't one of the best ones that I've used from this. I've had better brightening results from other things than that one, but it wasn't terrible. Then I had the Soy Collagen Mask, which I really loved. I don't know if it's pronounced Soy, but that's how I pronounce it. And if it's wrong, let me know if you know the correct pronunciation because I do not. But one thing I fell in love with from Soy was their Gamage Clarifying Peel Mask. See last week's Makeup Monday for full details. I did a full review of this, and it's amazing. This is the best peeling gel, wonderful mask that I've ever used. Definite repurchase. And then I had this. This was one of 2 things. This is my Verb shampoo and conditioner. It was a sample I got, and also as number 2 with that, oh, where did it go? I had my NARS Laguna bronzer sampler. I learned that bronzer is not something that FCA does. I'm not into bronzing very much. I contour a little bit once in a while, but bronzing, not my thing, not my thing. Then, come here. Then I had my Too Faced Mood Swing Emotionally Activated Lip Gloss. I think it's more temperature based, but it typically stays a fairly hot pink color. And I squeezed the bejeebus out of this. Anything that's in there is air. I used it and discovered that I don't like that Barbie doll gloss look. It's fine once in a while, but I'm a matte girl when it comes to my lips, and that's okay. If you like that lip gloss look, you do you, honey. Then we have this, the Urban Decay Pocket Rocket. All this stuff went to the side, but like I cannot get it out. I used up what I could of Rashad. I actually really like that one and want to get a similar pink colored lipstick because I like the color. I don't like wearing gloss. Then I have this. This is my Lady Gaga Fame perfume. This is my second one and I used it up. I had that for a year. And speaking of things I had for years, like too long, these two things. These were both whatever number they are, but it's the, as you can see, I scraped into the bottom of this. This is the What's Up highlighter from Benefit. It's the famous one. And then this one it's the Hide Glow Away by Hard Candy in the marbleized silver one, which was beautiful. And I discovered that highlight is something I do enjoy, but I want powder versions of it. These were both several years old and like 6 or more, and they're cream products, so I used them up to get them to go away. Then I also had my argan oil from Près de Provence, and it was the citrus one. I really enjoyed it. I actually discovered that I prefer Moroccan oil, but argan oil does a trick for me when I need it to. Then last 3 here, this is the Origins mask. These two were together because there was just a little bit of this one left. And this was nice, the charcoal mask. My skin doesn't do super great with charcoal. I know with acne prone skin it's supposed to be amazing, but it doesn't flex well with me. It wasn't horrendous, but it wasn't great. Then I used up my my two Urban Decay 24/7 liners, the black one in Zero and Yayo in the white sparkly one. And I really like them. I'm happy that I used them. I hadn't used the white one in a long time, but I used the peaches out of Zero. Perversion is nice. Zero still got it, if you ask me. Then as a little bonus item, this one I'm just throwing out. This is my 88 concealer palette. I've had this since I started collecting makeup. And again, it's a cream product, and I use the Dickens out of the ones and been trying to mix them. But they're very bad on my skin now. If I use them, I immediately break out. They're just old and need to go away. So that is my Project 10 pan. And like I said, I was learning stuff while I did this. And one of them is that I don't really need to do Project 10 pan like I think I do, because I don't have, like, these are the only 2 highlighters I had. And I had a gold one and a silver based one. And this one came as a sample. I didn't even buy it. It was a birthday present with Sephora years ago. And what I discovered was I love makeup, but I control my spending because I'm not a person who has a ton of disposable income. And so I have to ration out what and budget for things. And when it comes to makeup, I put more money into the things that I know I'm going to use a lot, like concealer, mascara, foundation, and lip color, rather than highlight and bronzer. So yeah, none of these products were bad. And this is, I don't think I said what this was. This was the blusher in Disobey from Illamasqua, which I do like. I like this color, but I have it in other forms, and I just had that for years, and it was all broken up, and I wouldn't use it because it was broken. But I don't have such an exorbitant amount of makeup that I need to do Project 10 pan, because I'm not one of the beauty gurus. I do YouTube stuff as a hobby. I'm not one of the big people who has just drawers and drawers and drawers of a ton of makeup, and then I keep buying more and get more samples. I'm not that person. I know lots of people would love to be, but in reality, this was stressful for me because there were, like I said, powder and eyeliner and things that I wanted for makeup looks because I do love doing makeup, and yet I didn't have them because I put myself in this, and it made me unhappy. I don't feel accomplished. I'm like, oh, I'm glad this is done. And when something starts making you unhappy, you should just stop doing it if you can. And this is one of those things that I have control of in my life that I can stop, and I'm going to. So tell me if you were doing Project 10p and if it worked out well for you. I'll be happy to share that. And like I said, there are reviews of a lot of these things already on the channel if you want to search for them. And I will see you for FCA Friday and the next Makeup Monday. Bye!